I'm Sylvia Leiner Shordike, the founder of the NeuroHorizons Experiential Movement learning programs. My graduates represent nearly 20 nationalities and are already doing wonderful work around the world supporting children with special needs. They are transforming lives and families. And here are some of their stories.
This last year has been completely transformational for myself in a way that I can't even describe. The connection I have with my child now is something I never thought that I would have. I'm able to connect with him in every single interaction, in every diaper change, every shirt change, even when he throws up, I can wipe his face and I know I'm wiping it with intention. I know that I'm wiping it and he knows that I'm there and he can feel the connection with me. I've learned more about my own body and myself through this. I've learned how to be a better parent, a better wife, a better daughter, just a better human in all sense of the word. Even talking about it makes me emotional because it's been so life-changing, the things that I've learned here.
We've just seen so many amazing changes in ourselves, changes in our life, changes in our relationship with our son who has special needs, and he has changed in so many ways and just expanded his capability to move, expanded his capability to understand so much more in the world.
My daughter Riley has a lot of issues, one of being cerebral palsy, and she has a lot of difficulties with moving her body and being aware of her body. This amazing NeuroHorizons group, it has been the most life-changing experience. I've learned to work with my daughter in ways that I never knew was possible, and just watching the neuroplasticity every day, she changes just a little bit, and just moving with her and dancing with her, I don't even realize half the time that I'm even like working with her, because it's just become so much a part of our everyday routine and every single thing we do that I find myself doing lessons on her throughout the day when I didn't even realize it. Pretty much if I'm touching my daughter, we're learning together, and it's just invaluable.
I am a mom of 2 special needs kids, and I'm also a physical therapist. And I've been practicing for over 25 years. And when I came across the work here at NeuroHorizons, I was very much aware that this was a very big missing piece to what I do. NeuroHorizons is bringing together the brain and the body connection for movement, which is what I truly have been seeking. And it is making and will continue to make, as I learn more, a huge difference in probably 100% of the clients I treat who have neurological deficits.
I have a special needs son named Caleb, and I've done many trainings over my journey with him, but this one with Sylvia has been profoundly impactful for both of us. It's really enhanced how we are navigating our world with his journey and allowing him to discover more about himself in a completely different way than all of the other things. We've tried many things over the past 14 years. He's now 16, and this has profoundly changed him and how he relates to his environment, how he relates to his future, and how he perceives himself in ways that I have not seen happen before with other trainings or other things that we've experienced together.
Getting to know Sylvia and NeuroHorizons has really been life-changing for me and my family. We have learned to connect with our kid in very different ways. We tried every other therapy, every other method before that, and it wasn't any change in what we saw in the awareness of our child. It has been really amazing to know in our bodies and to be aware ourselves and to translate this to our child.
When Paula introduced me to this NeuroHorizons world, it was life-changing for me and my family. I have a beautiful 4-year-old girl with special needs, and we never thought that we could connect with her the way we do after we started with this work. And training with Sylvia, we are changing ourselves and we are looking that change in our kids. Every time I come to the training, I go back to Mexico and the way I touch my daughter is completely different, and the way I connect with her, the way we can have this conversation without even talking, it's amazing.
It's been a phenomenal journey and learning experience for me. I have a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old son who experienced a brain injury at birth, a lot of spasticity. He has a whole multitude of medical conditions that exist together and really impact his ability to participate in life. So he's non-mobile, he's non-verbal. From Henry's first lessons, there was an impact. So I started paying attention. Over the last 1.5 years, Henry has changed so much. He's making these observations within himself that he can impact the world around him and start, advocating for his wants and needs. And so he'll put out communication. He has friends. He is out in the world just like glowing. And probably the most profound piece of it for me is that every day of my life with Henry, I have little opportunities throughout the day to connect with him in a really deep and meaningful way. And that language we speak together, I learned here through the experience of being on the floor and moving, touching my classmates, helping with their journeys and receiving help through my journey. And it's just like really opened up this whole world of communication that I have with my non-verbal, non-mobile son. And we have this really fun, beautiful relationship because of it. And I'm so thankful for that.
I am a mom to Teal, who is a 5-year-old child with special needs. She's magic. I am much more aware of my own physical self, but as a result, I'm also more present emotionally and spiritually. And truthfully, that's made me so much a better mom. I am more present with Teal. I am more grounded with her, and I know that my mom guilt has lessened dramatically. Sylvia's just taught me to be more present with her, and that every opportunity that I have when my hands are on her is an opportunity to affect her brain in a positive way. And
the training and the practicum weekends have been amazing. My skills have obviously gotten a lot better, and that's wonderful. But I think the thing that's been most gratifying for me and I'm most excited about is a deepening of my appreciation and awareness for how important it is for me to be in my own body and to be connected to my experience when I'm with the children, and how important it is for them to feel me there with them. And when I'm there in that way, then together we can explore new possibilities, we can meet challenges, and we can discover new things about them and how they move and who they are. And I always discover new things about myself. It's a transformative process for them and for me. And that's thrilling. It's thrilling every time I go through it. And after every segment and every supervision, I'm always emerging with new vibrancy. And what more could you ask for?
What has been just truly mind-blowing is to have the experience for ourselves of what's going on in our bodies that we're learning in this training. And so much of it is just doing movements for ourselves, so much of it is doing movements hands-on. We have the really wonderful opportunity to be able to work with each other, and we're just starting to understand how powerful it is and how amazing it can be for Cezanne and for anyone, really. Just there's so many elements that are just unfolding in our bodies and unfolding in our minds and brains that allow us to move in more efficient ways, and it's just been super incredible.
And through doing this training, it has been so amazing to change things in myself that I didn't even know I could. And then being able to translate that into helping my daughter has just been one of a kind experience. So wouldn't change a thing. Thank you.
And it's really neat how what I do on the floor pretty immediately gets translated through my hands to Henry. it's just like this like ever-growing catalog of possibilities that I've learned in myself that then pop up more and more often in life with Henry and other people.
Personally, for me, it's kind of changed the way I perceive myself in the world and given me so many tools and opportunities to explore how I relate to my world as a mom, as an individual, and also how I've been able to relate to Calum, learning the movement lessons and just creating a different space for us to travel together.
I cannot exaggerate the power of connecting the brain to its innate movement of the body to create improved function, and following the child's lead into purposeful movement is just a priceless piece. So I'm just super honored and thrilled that I have found Sylvia and can add this piece to what I already do to make it complete.
I'm profoundly affected by these seminars. They are life-changing.
And I'm really excited.